Welcome to the 7 Gateways of Reflection, a practical guide to tadabbur or deep reflection on Surah Al Fatiha, the opening chapter of the Quran. We will explore 25 life lessons designed to transform your daily prayers. We recite Surah Al Fatiha a minimum of 17 times daily, as a prayer is not accepted without it. Unfortunately, it is often recited without understanding. The transformation comes through tadabbur, where understanding its profound meaning turns a routine into an intimate conversation with the divine. The first verse, "All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds," gives us 3 lessons. First, Lesson 1, active understanding is the absolute minimum. Second, Lesson 2, Alhamd is deeper than mere thanks. True praise belongs exclusively to Allah. Third, Lesson 3, acknowledging Him as the Lord of all worlds instills awe, a healthy fear and respect. Verses 2 and 3, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful, are a balancing act. Lesson 4 explains this balances the awe of the Master with the boundless hope provided by His mercy. Lesson 5 notes that both names stem from the same root for mercy, Rahmah, opening the widest doors of hope and love. Lesson 6 reveals the blueprint of worship. True worship stands on 3 pillars, starting with love in the heart. Hope and fear, like wings, must be perfectly balanced. Excess hope leads to sin, while excessive fear leads to despair. The 4th verse, Sovereign of the Day of Recompense, confirms Lesson 7, the reality of return and our accountability. Lesson 8 assures absolute justice on that day, with Allah as the ultimate authority and judge, bringing peace to the wrong. Verse 5, it is you we worship and you we ask for help, holds Lesson 9, the greatest dua, asking Allah's help to do what pleases Him. Lesson 10 establishes seeking help as the prerequisite to action, for without Allah's assistance, we are incapable of true worship. Lesson 11 outlines the timeline of divine assistance, according to Imam Ibn Rajab, across 4 phases: daily life, hardships to maintain patience, the deathbed to preserve our iman, and the grave to successfully answer the angel's questions. Lessons 12 and 13 present the divine antidote for the heart's diseases. Iyyaka na'budu cures riya, or showing off, by establishing pure monotheism. Iyyaka nasta'in cures kibr, or arrogance, by humbling us to our absolute dependence on Allah. Lesson 14 teaches the divine etiquette of dua, guiding us to put what Allah loves before what we want. We begin with praise, followed by reaffirming our covenant and reliance, and finally, making our specific request for guidance. Verse 6, guide us to the straight path, teaches Lesson 15, true guidance, a blend of hidayat al-dalalah, knowledge of the path, and hidayat al-tawfiq, the divine success to walk it. Lesson 16 details the 3 layers of asking: guidance to the path, help traveling it, and firmness on it until death. Lesson 18 confirms the path to ultimate success requires immense discipline and hard work. The path to Jannah is challenging, but the reward is eternal. Lesson 17 highlights that the straight path in this world has a physical counterpart in the hereafter. Verse 7 begins, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor. Lesson 19 identifies the companions on this route: the prophets, the truthful, the martyrs, and the righteous. Lesson 20 offers glad tidings for the strangers, reminding us we are not lonely. Lesson 21 focuses on the phrase, you have bestowed favor. This is a humbling reminder that true guidance is a magnificent blessing, entirely bestowed by Allah, never earned merely by our intellect or effort. The final part of verse 7 is, not of those who have evoked your anger, or of those who are astray. Lesson 22 shows the matrix of straying, defining 2 paths: the maghdubi alayhim, who have knowledge but no action, and the adallin, who have action but no knowledge. Lesson 23, the internal audit, is a daily warning to constantly check our hearts. We must ensure we do not reject truths we find inconvenient or practice innovations based on cultural ignorance. Lesson 24 confirms the path of arrogance and ignorance led to the same tragic end, Jahannam. Lesson 25, the courage to be unique, is a plea to protect our identity. To follow the Siratul Mustaqim, you must proudly be unique as a Muslim. Do not imitate the paths of disbelief, and put your covenant into unapologetic action. This video has explored the blueprint of the believer through 1 surah, 7 verses, and 25 lessons. Phase 1 focuses on knowing Allah. Phase 2 is about trusting Allah. Finally, Phase 3 is walking to Allah. Recite Surah Al Fatiha not just with your tongue, but with your heart.